Hello, everybody. We're the Chipmunks and the Chipettes. And, as you know, we usually make the Munkcast, which is what you're watching right now. Isn't that meta? Alvin, you might just want to get to the point. Well, yeah, okay. If you've been following the show, then you know we haven't made an episode in like 3 weeks. And we make them weekly. That's because I, accidentally, passed around a pretty nasty cold, and it got to everybody. Literally. Yeah, do you know how unattractive it is to be, sick? I told you, Brittany, you looked fine. Well, in my defense, I did catch it from Eleanor, so technically, this is all your fault.
My fault? I was doing everything I could to stay isolated. You're the one that walked in on me.
Well, let's not get into the, who did this and who did that. We'll be here all day.
Yeah, 'cause you know I'm right.
Guys, I think we're getting a little sidetracked. Yeah, you have a point. Let's just stay on track and, not point fingers or anything. Eleanor, stop doing that. Okay, today, stop pointing at me. Today we have a video question, because you can totally do that. And it's from CJB Studios. Take a look. Stop pointing at me.
Hey everyone, CB here from CJB Studios, and today I am doing a question video for the Munkcast. It has been quite a while since I've done something like this before, but since I've been a pretty big fan of the series, I figured I'd kind of get back into it. So, I have 2 questions for my favorite characters from the series, being Simon and Jeanette. 1 question for both of them, and 1 question for Jeanette herself. Okay, so my first question, since both of you wear glasses, why exactly is that? Is it because you have very poor eyesight, like maybe blurry vision, or is it because you're legally blind or visually impaired? The reason I'm asking that is because I myself actually am visually impaired. I was born legally blind, and I used to wear glasses when I was little, and I actually sometimes still wear glasses to this day. Just, you know, whenever I'm going somewhere or when I'm reading something. So yeah, that's my first question.
That's a great question, CJB Studios. And, thank you for sharing your story. To answer, yes, I do wear glasses because of my poor eyesight. Without them, things become a little, shall we say, unfocused. But I wouldn't say I'm legally blind. My vision is below average, for sure, so the glasses just help me see things, you know, clearly, especially when I'm reading or working on my inventions. It's fascinating how something so small can make such a, big difference, don't you think? They really do. Thanks for your story, CJB. I hope you don't mind me omitting the studios part. Anyway, like Simon, I wear glasses because of my vision. I'm not legally blind, just, blurry without them. I think I started wearing glasses when I was very little. They became part of who I am, and honestly, I don't mind them at all. Glasses are, they're kind of a superpower for people like us, helping us see the world more clearly. Whether it's reading, exploring, or just trying to avoid bumping into walls.
My next question is for Jeanette herself. So, in episode 7 of season 1 of the series, back when you saw that picture I made, it was this picture, by the way, in case you guys don't remember. One thing you said is that you always carry washcloths with you right alongside your clothespins. I'm gonna be honest with you, how exactly do you do that? Like, how do you carry, like, washcloths, like, and a chipmunk size? Like, how exactly is that possible? Like, the reason I'm asking that is because ever since that episode came out, I was actually kind of wondering how that would work. I'm just saying. So yeah, those are my questions for the Munkcast. If they don't get answered, that's completely fine. I won't be upset about it or anything. I will be a little disappointed though, but not upset. So yeah, thanks for watching, and keep on munking, everyone.
Oh, I remember that picture. It was so thoughtful of you that you made it. Thank you again, if I didn't, say it enough last time. As for the question, washcloths, yeah, I guess you could say it's, It's all about being resourceful. Being chipmunk-sized definitely has its challenges, but I always like to stay prepared, especially when it comes to keeping things clean. So I always carry a little pouch that's perfect for holding small items, including washcloths. But the washcloths that I carry aren't regular human-sized ones, of course. That would be too big for me to manage. Instead, I use smaller, folded versions, kind of like mini washcloths. They're lightweight and fit snugly into my pouch, so they're easy for me to bring along wherever I go. Alvin likes to joke that I must have a Mary Poppins-style bag, because I can fit so much into such a small space. But really, it's just a matter of good organization. But I guess it's even more impressive when that pouch can fit into my pocket. But yeah, it's one of those things that might sound tricky, but when you're as small as we are, you gotta learn to get creative. It's almost like an art form, packing everything just right so they're ready for everything. Oh, and I've had some practice too. I've been known to carry snacks for Eleanor, tools for Simon, and even one of Theodore's favorite stuffed animals in a pinch. I guess you could say I'm kind of the team's unofficial supply manager.
Where would we be without you, Jeanette?
I can think of a few places.